the Community Engagement Coordinator, Jen Holland. Hi, Jen.
Hello. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, good to see you. Welcome back.
Thanks.
It must be time for Storyfest.
It sure is. It's that time again, and it's going to be going on for a lot longer than usual this year. We're very excited about it. So it's going to kick off this Friday with the showcase.
All right, so Storyfest is one of the longest running community events we have. How many years?
38 this
Wow.
year. Yeah, it's really getting up there, which is exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember when it started, Lori Lezebnik was one of the people
Yes.
that had visited a town, Johnson City.
Yes.
Yes, Tennessee,
Yeah.
and they did the Storyfest.
Yes, and theirs is still going too. So
Wow.
I think it's coming up as well. So some of the tellers are going there, some are coming here for Jackson. So we're really excited. Yeah.
So being a month long now, what are the advantages for the community and for the Storyfest?
Yeah, so we're hoping to spread it out a little bit more. So if anyone's not free this weekend when the big stuff's going on, there's still a lot more opportunities, a lot of chances to hit different age groups and make sure lots of different interests are represented, lots of different types of storytelling. So this week we're kicking off with Classic Storyfest, which is going to be the showcase for adults down at Ellis Sharp at 7 o'clock on Friday with Robin Knott and Larry Castleberry, who are two of our fan favorites, come back every year. And then on Saturday at 11, right here downtown, we're going to have our all-ages, family-friendly storyteller, Laura Rayner from Ann Arbor.
Awesome, and these folks, they're well known in our community because they've been coming
Yes.
back year after year.
Yeah, some of them have been doing it since the very beginning, so...
Now, are there opportunities for people to learn how to be a storyteller, maybe to learn how to be the next presenter on The Moth?
A little bit, yeah. So we've got different kinds of workshops going on this year. We have a couple geared towards teenagers, especially, who historically we haven't had quite as much in Storyfest for them. But this year we'll have an improv workshop with Monster Box and a TikTok workshop too. So some digital storytelling, learning how to tell a good, concise story in 1 minute or less. So that should be a really good workshop.
Yeah, you're really constrained with TikTok on how long you can
Yes.
do a little video.
Yeah, and then for people who like a little bit longer form, we've also got a writing workshop in November. So that'll be some journaling, some doodling, so a couple different kinds of storytelling represented in that workshop as well.
I think one of the things that is really the most difficult for a storyteller is knowing how to wrap it up, how to end.
Yes. That is definitely an issue. So yeah, having that beginning, middle, and end is very important.
Yeah, some storytellers, you're a great storyteller, but know when to wrap it up. There's got to be an ending. And it could be, a punchline is probably the best way to end something.
Yes, it always is, yeah.
So the storytellers that are coming in from Jackson, from around the world to Jackson, what do they say about the Jackson Storyfest?
Oh, they love it. Yeah, I start getting voicemails in about July asking if they're going to be invited back again for this year. So it's really nice to see that kind of loyalty and dedication. It's nice to be able to bring them back year after year. And they do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think highly of us. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, so we get the kickoff, Larry Castleberry and
Robin
Knott.
Yep.
So then is there going to be a big grand finale at the end?
There is, yes. So at the beginning of November, we're going to have two big author talks. One is Melanie Benjamin, who I know a lot of people have heard of. She does a lot of historical fiction, and she's a bigger name author for us, so we're really excited to be bringing her in. We're going to have free copies of her book to the first 100 people to show up, and we're hoping it's going to be a big one, so we're doing it at the auditorium at Parkside Middle School, just to make sure there's enough room for anyone who wants to be there.
Nice. This Storyfest happens, and a lot of people, it's not visible because it's happening on location throughout the county.
Yes. Yep. So we're trying to spread it out a little bit, and then we're still doing something for the schools, but a little bit more on their schedule this year. We're going to bring in a virtual author for them, and that's going to be our grand finale on the 4th. Is just streaming that author visit to as many schools as we can, and then also having the recording available for anyone who can't tune in live. So.
And how much does it cost to go to any of the Storyfest events?
Everything is absolutely free and open to anyone who would like to go. We do have on our website what ages it's recommended for, but we're really not going to turn anyone away. You're not going to hear anything super inappropriate, just things like the showcase might be a little boring for the younger ones. That's why we recommend some of those more kid-friendly programs for them.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Improved and increased opportunities to take advantage of the Jackson Storyfest. And you've got all the information at the library.
Yes, and it's all on our website, myjdl.com/storyfest. It has its own page and everything.
Oh, what about the seniors? You do something for the seniors?
Yes, thank you. I forgot about that one. So on October 23rd, which is a Thursday, we're going to have Silver Tales at Vista Grand Villa with Jen Strauss, who is one of my absolute favorites. She is probably the biggest storyteller that we get. She tours all around Michigan teaching other people how to tell stories. So I think that's going to be an especially good one this year. And that's also open to anyone of all ages, but is geared towards seniors especially.
Awesome. That will be at Vista Grand Villa, and especially for seniors, but I know all are welcome for that.
Yes.
Well, we'll look forward to participating in, if not all, at least several of the events of Storyfest.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
From Jackson Storyfest and the Jackson District Library, Jen Holland.